moment we landed in Nice, south of France, we began our journey along the coastline, passing by Villafranche Sur Mer, firstly, which is this gorgeous place with this amazing view. It was breathtaking. We are currently entering Monaco. It is my first time and I'm so excited. Ami's over here. Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can. We are in Monaco. Apparently it's known for like a lot of all the designer shops and everything. So there's like Chanel, there's Fendi, Cartier. But yeah, we're just walking. So in Monaco we didn't really do much, but I thought it was interesting that they still had the gates up and the seating from the F1 race they had not long ago. And it's crazy to think they used their regular roads to do the race. We visited a park and a shopping mall and walked along their coastline, which had loads of boats parked. So now we're heading back to Monte Carlo Casino. Gonna do a little few videos. So you can enter the lobby of the Monte Carlo and like there's a little shop and then there's amazing chandeliers and the ceiling was so gorgeous. They had this car in the middle of the lobby. It was so cool. But yeah, like I said, we just went and explored the rest of the coastline that had like all the boats and everything. Menton. It is so warm. It's 25 degrees, but it's so hot. It was time to eat and we came to eat pizza in Menton and at a place called La Pecora Negra. We shared 3 pizzas, pistachio bruschetta and burrata. It was so delicious. I was in heaven. I just want to say like grazie, but I'm like, no, I'm in France. We then drove to the border of France and Italy near the city of Ventimiglia, and there was this gorgeous hidden beach that we had to walk around in this little path to get to. It felt like such an adventure. The water was lovely, the beach was perfect, and it was good to get my first sun rays at the beach of the year. It felt really good. Then we headed to the supermarket that is known to have so many people from France visit since we were in Italy now, and just had a browse at everything. Everything is so cheap. Oh my god. Honestly, they had so many things. They had these pastries and cakes, and then they had this fresh selection of fresh pasta that looked so good. Ami found a tub of big Nutella, which was so funny. And then there were loads of pastas. Like, we chose to take a few pastas home because there's so many different shapes and sizes and all the fun stuff. We stopped by this gelateria on the way to get some gelato. Inside they had so many different flavors, like I was so excited to try them. Ami had a scoop in a cup of pistachio, and I went for a scoop of pistachio and salted caramel in a cone. Honestly, we're so grateful for our friends who have been driving us around so far. We walked around Ventimiglia for a little bit longer before heading out to our next and final location of the day.
Promise not to use.
Our final destination for the day was a town called Sanremo in Italy. We walked a little bit before deciding we wanted to have aperitif, which is drinks and a little snack in Italy. We ordered some Aperol Spritz and it came with this amount of things to snack on. It's actually so amazing how much they actually gave you to snack. So good. By the port they had a boat that was serving fried fish and seafood, so we shared a portion before dinner, and I love the way that they hand it over to the customers. It's so fun. It was honestly so packed, the city, and it was difficult to find a restaurant, but I was really looking forward to trying vongole, and in the end we found a restaurant that did it, so I was so happy. Good morning. Oh my god, my hair looks a mess. I have no makeup on. Hi guys. So yesterday was an amazing day. We did so much. I feel like I lived 3 days in one day because honestly it was it was so much. We did so much, as you saw. It is crazy. We arrived in Caras Beach and we went for morning yoga. The instructor was so lovely and the class was in English, which was really cool. I had a really great time doing this yoga class with the rest of my friends and my wife. It was so relaxing. It was good to move my body. I really enjoyed it. Then after yoga we went for a dip in the ocean and it was the most rewarding thing ever. It felt so good to be in the water. It was so refreshing, so lovely. Here's me just enjoying the water. I'm gonna take a little dip in a moment. The water was actually like the perfect temperature. I mean, it was a little bit on the cold side, but it was so good. Also, here's Ami like walking into the water. Hi guys, so I'm back from the beach. I've taken a shower, I've washed my hair, I've done my makeup. I'm wearing this very cute dress that I just got from Bershka. It's super cute. And we are going to meet our friends because we are going to go and visit 2 more little towns today. You can't really tell, but I did tan a little. You can't tell, but I did. We are in Saint-Paul-De-Vence and we are going just to walk around and enjoy it. Hi! Saint-Paul-De-Vence was this cute little town with very narrow roads made of rocks, and you can't get around by car, only on foot. There's so many little shops and ateliers around. I love the buildings and the flowers of them. It's truly like such a cute little town. We got a little package, so we decided to take a little break and stop by this little shop that had little crepes. So we decided to get a savory crepe, and let me tell you that this was really such a good little treat. It tasted so good. It was super cheesy. Yum, 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 yum. So good. Ooh, that's a good bite. Oh my neck. Lastly, on this day, we went to Antibes. They had a little market road in the middle with loads of stores. We walked around a bit to see the views. It was so pretty, such a good little view, and I love this little road over here. It was so cute. Is it in the way you're moving? Sunlight, sunlight. Is it in the way you're moving? What's heaven like? Tell us where we are.
We are currently in Antibes
And we're walking around, and there's like beautiful yachts and by the seaside, and we're going to get maybe some drinks and some food later. When it's just you and I, take your time, it's your life. When it's just you and I, it's a summer vibe. Yeah, it just feels so right. So take your time. When it's just you and I, sunlight, my light, feel it in the air. You're moving, it's better now, but you're around. Feel it in the air. You're moving, it's shining on, shining on. See it on the Time for a run in Nice. Let's see how it goes. I have no kilometers in mind, just run. Good morning, it is day 3 in Nice, and I just went for a morning run. It was so nice. There was like other people running at the beach, and also the sun was shining. The beach looks lovely. But yeah, we are now going to head to a cafe to have breakfast, have a nice coffee, have a nice yum yum to eat. Done our shopping, and now we're going to go into Old Nice and explore. We are currently in Old Nice, and we're having a little walk around. There's like cute little restaurants. Everyone's drinking a little Aperol spritz. I can't wait to have mine. We're going to probably go get some lunch soon and just enjoy the weather. We came to have lunch at this restaurant called Da Accardo. It was super good. Of course, I have to have a little drinky. Here's me drinking my vino. And Ami got this gnocchi with beef, which was so good. And I got duck in fig sauce. Let me tell you, this melted in my mouth. It was so delicious. I was in heaven. A wonderful little time this morning. We got back, I took a little nap, and I watched a few YouTube videos. Now I'm just gonna get ready for dinner. Dinner, we are gonna go to a friend's house, and the ones that we've been hanging out with, the ones that we're staying in one of their houses. We've been so fortunate this past few days because Akari and Alban, they live in Nice and they love little road trips and they love traveling. So they've been so good and like just taking us around. So like I said, we're gonna go to our friend's house and they're cooking us some dinner tonight. I'm not sure what they're actually making, but I'm sure it's gonna be really delicious. I went to Sephora and I did a little splurge, but I bought the Jisoo hair oil that they're so famous for, and then also the Jisoo lip oil, which I'm so excited about. Anyways, let's go have dinner. Another day, another beach. Let's go. Well, same beach. On our last day, we decided to come back to Caras, and we came to the beach. We started sunbathing. We also brought some drinks, like a little bit of wine, and we bought some snacks to have. And it was just a nice, relaxing morning. We stayed there about like 4 hours, which was pretty good, nice and long. It was hot, but like there was a bit of a breeze going on, so I didn't feel too hot, and it honestly was just so good. It was so good. We're so blessed, so very blessed. later. We have showered, we have taken naps, we have rot a little bit in bed doing like, Ami's been watching like Big Bang Theory, I've just been watching more YouTube videos, and it is about 3:30 and we are getting hungry, so we're actually planning to head out and grab a bite, grab a drink. Last bite, last drink here in Nice, south of France. My 4-day trip to the south of Nice, to the south of France, and to all the countries surrounding Monaco, Italy. I hope you enjoyed watching these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!